Howdy ho, my YouTube peeps. Welcome to Two Old Broads Go Raw, week number 1. I'm crappy at editing, so this is the best I can do for a nice title. There we go. This is a collab that I'm doing with Cindy. Her channel is called Old Broad. We are going to do a 6-week primarily raw vegan experiment, and we start today. Today is Friday. Every Friday we're going to have another one of these videos. Of course, next week will be week 2 and so on. We're going to go ahead and do 6 weeks and then see what happens. You know, maybe I'll keep eating that way, maybe I won't. I think Cindy's pretty much decided she wants to continue to eat the raw vegan as much as possible. So we'll see at the end of 6 weeks what happens. But we decided that we would do a update video weekly. So we'll be uploading these videos on Fridays in the afternoon. We'll have our weigh-in information for that week, and then any other info that we want to share. So I'm going to insert my weigh-in right here. Okay, well, yeah, I gained a little bit of weight, pretty close to 10 pounds of the 60 that I'd lost, but that's okay. Putting the brakes on right now. Gonna head in the other direction. Gonna head in this direction again. So, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. I did have a farewell junk food bacchanal that I will show you here in just... Well, starting a new diet gives you an opportunity to have a farewell meal. So I went out and bought all the stuff I love the most that's junk food. Grant and I got a barbecue chicken pizza, some spicy nachos, some milk chocolate covered pretzels. These things are killer. Some peanut M&Ms, a Twix bar, some Pepsi. The funny thing is I never drink soda, right? Well, since I'm going to be doing this 6-week vegan thing, I'm having a last soda, god damn it. All right, I got a chimichanga. I got a corn dog. And I got the stuff to make a fried bologna sandwich. A little bit of mayonnaise, some bologna, and this really awesome looking artisanal white bread. Looks wonderful. So, Grant's over there. He's eating his corn dog and his chimichanga. He was trying to help me set this up, and I'm like, Grant, get your hands off my food, I'm setting it up. And he said, well, I have an ulterior motive. The sooner you do this video, the sooner I can break into the pizza. So, without further ado, I'm going to eat my last meal. And that was fun. Grant and I went around, we drove up to the village, we went around getting little bits of this kind of junk food and that kind of junk food, and I didn't make it through all the junk food. I ended up giving Grant back my M&Ms, and I never made the fried bologna sandwiches, so, you know, that's all right. I did manage to plow through everything else, so I'm feeling pretty well tanked up with junk food. I'm also going to be doing, well, second, we've got a Facebook group that we started, entitled, of course, Two Old Broads Go Raw, and it's a closed group, but it really isn't closed. Anybody can read it, and if you want to be added to it, just let us know. We'll add you to it so that you can comment. And so that's going to be more of like a kind of a stream of consciousness sharing whenever the mood strikes us. Photos, recipes, challenges, trials, tribulations, successes, hopefully lots of successes. So that'll be kind of just like an ongoing blog. We decided to blog on Facebook because that's an easy platform to do that. Also, I'm going to attempt this. We'll see if it actually goes down. But I want to do a weekly cartoon strip. I've come up with these characters. I think you're going to love this. This is what Cindy and I look like in the raw. There we are. Two old broads going raw. You can tell it's us because we each have our signature hairdo. And Cindy's got her red eyeshadow that she always wears, and I'm wearing the Unicorn Tears lipstick. So there we go. I also put, they can be feet or mermaid flippers, depending on how you want to look at it. So I'm going to use these two characters who are not completely refined yet. This is just kind of my rough draft of what I want them to look like in a weekly cartoon. So I'll probably start that. I'll probably upload something tonight if I can get that far. I'm having a rough start. Cindy's having a rough start to this week. God, my hair's looking funky, isn't it? Anyway, it always looks funky. She's busy dealing with a very ill family member, and all of you guys probably already know that my burro has to be euthanized on Monday. So I'm struggling with that grief. And that expense, boy, I tell you what, it costs a lot of money to cremate a horse. I mean to tell you. But I'm not sending that guy down to the glue factory. That just isn't going to happen. I love him so much. He's like a big old huge dog, and I'm not gonna let him go to the glue factory. That just isn't going to happen. So anyway, so I'm getting through that, but that's a separate issue. That has nothing to do with our vegan deal. So I am really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to giving it a try. I've talked about doing this, going vegan for a while, months ago when I was still having trouble with inflammation. Now the inflammation has subsided. I mean, I'm up and I'm out and I'm working, but I still want to give the vegan thing a try. So we shall see how it all works out. Cynthia did a still full body shot because she's you can never see her in her videos more than just, you know, kind of talking head. You guys have seen me plenty of times, but I'm going to stand up anyway, just in the interest of, you know, making it so that we are both showing basically the same stuff. So anyhow, here's my full body shot at the weight that I am today. I know that's probably kind of distorted, but anyhow. So there you go. We're going to bring this back in. I'm going to sit for a second and take another look at my funky hair. Why is it looking so weird? Oh, I know. It's because the dye is washing out of the front. That's why it looks so strange. And of course, there's not much of it left. Look at all that scalp. Good Lord. Okay, well, you know. See, I decided, it's so wispy. I feel like one of those Holly Hobbie dolls. Do you guys remember Holly Hobbie? She was this darling little cartoon, and she had this wispy little puff of hair, and that was it. Just a little, you know, like 5 strands. That's exactly how I feel. So anyway, I think I'm going to re-dye my hair tomorrow. I think I'm going to dye my hair once a week because the way I do it, I put the dye in white conditioner, pack it on my head, and leave it on for a couple hours, and let me tell you what. Remember that straw I was dealing with? Well, it's still straw, but it's more conditioned straw. It's lying better and feeling softer. It's conditioned straw that needs to be cut off, obviously. But again, that's neither here nor there, and it has nothing to do with our diet. So I've blathered on long enough. I think it's time to say goodbye. Please join us on Facebook if you can, and come along with us on these weekly check-in videos. So I will talk to all of you later. Bye-bye.